This is how I have to stand if I want to be in the frame this way. Hey guys, we're talking about football. Reef tanks. So ever since I added this one frag, just one little frag, and it didn't have anything on it when I saw it, when I bought it, I now have Bryopsis in the tank. It's in a few spots in the main display, but it's primarily in the refugium. Scratch that. It's primarily in the frag tank. Let me show you what I mean. Oh. Boom. Look at this. That is some absolutely nasty stuff. It is a huge ball of it. In fact, let me show you this. I wouldn't recommend doing this with the flow on, but I honestly, at this point, I don't care. So, look at this. Look at that. That's just one handful of this stuff. So, I gotta get rid of this. Nothing eats it. Let me talk to you over there. It actually might be helpful to be able to see this stuff in the light a little bit better. Here it is. This is fresh out of the tank. It just kind of looks like green hair algae, but it's a little bit different. Has these like feathery looking things on it, and you'll also know because absolutely nothing eats this stuff called Bryopsis. Now there's different forms of it, but nothing, will eat this stuff, and it grows like crazy. So in this video, hopefully, I'm gonna show you how to get rid of it using some stuff that starts with an F. It's called fluconazole, and that's what we're gonna be using to get rid of this. Also, a little bit of manual removement as well. That's the intent of this video. Stay tuned to see if it actually worked for me because I've never used this stuff before. By the way, my name's Cody Grates. I'm with RealReefingTV, here to help you save time, money, and frustration in the real reefing hobby, sharing my experiences and knowledge. Hopefully this is one of those frustrations that you can knock off your list if you're dealing with Bryopsis and this video turns out well. I hope it does because I don't want to be dealing with this stuff anymore either. It basically either means I need to scrap everything in my frag tank, or it works. So let's hope it works, shall we? By the way, if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. New videos all the time, that sort of thing. Hit it, do the button thing. Okay, cool. Sorry guys, I know it's dark and I'm being outlit by this light right here, but this is the frag tank and this is the one that is absolutely overrun with Bryopsis. So the first thing we're gonna do is actually just run in here and get as much of it out with our hands as we possibly can. Best idea is to remove the flow so that you don't have it kind of going into your system and things like that. I'm not gonna do that, one, because I'm lazy, and two, because I'm gonna be using fluconazole. It's gonna treat the entire system, and so the idea is that it will kill it all. And so that way I don't have to really worry about it. If it kind of goes in the overflow, goes down into my sump, oh well. So I'm gonna be using this coral viewfinder box that I made out of acrylic to just kind of throw the algae in as I'm removing it with my hands. All right, so the next step with this is to get this skimmer turned off. So I've got Apex up here, and let's go ahead and turn those skimmer pumps off. Bye-bye. The next thing that we need to do is get this refugium offline. There's a valve in the back there. I'm too lazy to move the camera and show you, so I'm just gonna do it. So, as you can see, it is turned off. No water coming out of this bad boy. Now, there's still water circulating in there. I've got a power head, and every once in a while, I'll maybe take some of the some of the skimmate from my skimmer, dump a little bit in there just to kind of keep all the pods and the bristleworms and brittle stars and all that other microfauna in there fed, happy, and healthy. Next step is to get the fluconazole put in. Now, fluconazole is actually an antifungal. It's a medication that's used for other animals like cats and dogs for, I don't know, I guess funguses that they might have. But in this case, we're gonna be using it to treat Bryopsis in the reef tank. So this is the stuff that we're gonna be using. It's Flux Rx by Blue Vet, or Blue Life, or Blue Vet RX, or that's it. Okay, anyways, this is a 7,000 milligram package. This is the big boy, the big daddy. Link in the description below. You can check it out. I'm sure prices change all the time. Anyways, this is to treat 350 gallons. And I figure I've got a 20-gallon frag tank plus a 300-gallon reef tank. We're just going to use it all. So that's how we're going to do that. Plus the sump volume and everything like that. So anyways, we're going to use it all. Boom, here we go. It's got 2 scoops in there, one 10 cc and one 0.15 cc, and this is a 1 cc. Right. So anyways, for dosing different amounts if you have smaller tanks. Although I'm just going to be using the whole thing. Now, it also says that you should shut off the skimmer for 72 hours. We've done that. It also says you should take your refugium offline if you have one, because it'll probably kill all your algae in there. So did that. Number 3, it's actually recommending the use of filter socks. So I'll have to go and find a couple filter socks. I haven't been using filter socks in roughly a year now because I just got lazy doing filter socks. So I'm like, you know what, whatever. I'm just not gonna do it anymore. So that's how that happened. Anyways, we've got a bowl here. I'm gonna get some water in it, and then we're going to mix. Sorry, that's my mixing spoon you hear. We're gonna put some water in here. We're gonna put the solution in there, and then we're gonna mix it up and then pour it into the tank underneath the power heads so that it gets mixed into the tank evenly. I'd like to make a toast to no algae. Cheers. Yeah, so we got a little cap there. Cheers, baby. You know, a whisk probably would have been better for this. Just gonna go out there and say that. Anybody want to taste? Put in the comments how much you'd pay me to drink this. I'm not gonna do it, but that looks fairly sufficient. Watch it disappear. So here's some shots of the frag tank on day 0. This is immediately after dosing the fluconazole and after it got kind of settled out. As you can see, there's still some algae here. Obviously on day 4, it's just kind of getting a little bit more white. Day 5, kind of same thing, not a whole lot of change. You can really see the Bryopsis still holding on to the rocks and in the back of the frag tank there. Now, as we look at day 7, you can really start to see a dramatic change. You don't see that Bryopsis hanging off, at least on the rocks, and on the back you can see it there. In day 11, it's pretty well gone. Now, this stuff said that it's supposed to take 10 to 14 days, and it is spot on, really taking care of that Bryopsis algae issue in the tank. Now, I still have some bubble algae and some other algae, as you can see here, but it's still pretty clean in here, and even, 2 months down the line, I still have no Bryopsis issues in the tank, where this stuff was really taking a hold. So I definitely recommend this product. You can find it in the description below. Those are all affiliate links, and so they do help the channel. They don't cost you any additional money. They'll funnel you right over to Marine Depot, where you can check out more on that product. I hope this helped you battle your Bryopsis issue. If it did, leave a comment, leave a like, and smash that subscribe button. Check out my other videos right over there. Later, guys.